The DNA test result that shattered our family's obsession with bloodlines. In my family, heritage is a religion. My parents, Reginald and Esther, trace our lineage back to the Mayflower. They have a framed family tree in the foyer, and they never let anyone forget it. To them, blood is the only thing that makes a person worthy. For 3 years, they've treated my wife Sarah like an outsider. She's adopted. She doesn't know her biological roots. And my mother loves to whisper about unknown variables and bad seeds at every holiday dinner. They actually told me, to my face, that our future children would be diluting the family legacy. Last Christmas, the legacy hit a brick wall. My sister, the golden child, who shares their obsession, thought it would be a fun bonding activity to buy everyone DNA kits. Let's prove how royal we really are, she laughed, handing out the boxes like they were crowns. I saw the results first. I'm a data analyst. I know how to read a report. And what I saw made the blood in my veins turn to ice. I waited until the New Year's Day brunch. The whole extended family was there, sipping mimosas and bragging about their pure English ancestry. I set my phone down on the table. The screen was glowing bright. Dad, I said, my voice low and dangerously calm. I got the results back from those kits. It turns out Sarah isn't the one with the unknown variables in this room. My mother's smile faltered. What are you talking about, dear? We already know our history. Do we? I asked, leaning forward until I could see the confusion in my father's eyes. Because according to this, I am 99% British Isles. My sister, she's 99% British Isles. I paused, letting the silence stretch until it was suffocating. But you, Dad, your results came back as a non-parental match for both of us. And Mom, your profile shows that you've been sharing a close genetic link with, oh, look at that, the neighbor from your old house in Connecticut, the one you always called your best friend. The sound of my mother's crystal glass hitting the floor was like a grenade going off. My father didn't move. He just stared at the screen, his face turning a shade of gray I've never seen on a living human. Is this a joke? He whispered, his voice cracking like dry wood. No, Dad, I said, standing up and grabbing Sarah's hand. The joke is that you spent 3 years treating my wife like she wasn't good enough to carry the family name, when it turns out you aren't even a part of the family tree you're so proud of. I looked at my mother, who was clutching the tablecloth like a life raft. You wanted to talk about bad seeds and purity, Mom? Well, it looks like the only bad seed in this family was the one you planted 30 years ago while Dad was at the office. I walked out of that house, and for the first time in my life, I didn't feel the weight of a legacy. I felt like a man who finally knew that family isn't about what's in your blood. It's about who isn't lying to you. It turns out the higher you build your pedestal, the harder it is when the foundation turns out to be someone else's secret.